What do you hope to achieve with this?
We hope to draw attention to what's going on in Venezuela. They've had a number of years where literally people have died from malnutrition, babies are dying, old people are not being looked after, and literally millions of Venezuelans have left the country to find jobs elsewhere. So what we hope is to draw attention to what's going on in Venezuela, to get much needed relief supplies into Venezuela, and we're hoping that this wonderful, happy, free concert will result in the soldiers on this bridge opening the bridge, and hopefully tomorrow allowing supplies into the country.
It is, as you know, a very complex situation, and Maduro has been very resistant. Why do you think you'll be able to overcome what others haven't been able to for a month?
Juan Guaido now runs the Congress. He was elected to run the Congress, and he asked us to throw this concert. He feels confident that he's got 90% of Venezuelans wanting a change, and I believe that to be the case. But we will see what happens. We'll see whether the soldiers do the right thing and let much needed medical supplies into the country.
What was the tipping point for you personally of getting involved in this?
I've met a lot of Venezuelans who have fled the country, and they've told me the horror stories about what's been going on in their country. I've met a lot of them here, heading to the concert, and talked to them and hugged them, and they need help. And I'm fortunate that I happen to have a friend in Colombia called Bruno Ocampo, who I could ring up and say, look, we've got 3 weeks to throw a concert together by the bridge, so that hopefully from the day after the concert we can start getting supplies across the border. And he and his family and friends and volunteers and the governor and the mayor and every single Colombian and Venezuelan here pulled together and have created this magical day.
What do you say to those critics that suggest you shouldn't be interfering in this situation?
I don't think they understand what's going on in Venezuela. There was one artist that said that everything's great in Venezuela, nobody's suffering. I'll just say, if nobody's suffering, why have 3 million Venezuelans left their country? They need to read. They need to be educated on it.
And you believe this will be a turning point?
I think it has the chance of being a turning point. I mean, it looks like we're going to have hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans coming here today. And if you go out into the crowd and talk to them, you'll find that they are crying out for help. And we're not going to stop with this concert. We'll be doing most likely other concerts in America. We'll keep it up until things change.